Hello guys, it's Joseph the Food Driver Guy here with another honest review about this gig economy. And today I'm gonna talk about one of the biggest gig economy apps, which is the Grubhub. And I'm gonna tell you guys my experience as to how he kind of started really good, this relationship, about 1 year and a half, 2 years ago. It started really good with Excel orders and all that stuff, and I got to a Premier Pro driver and everything was good. Then I was making decent money, lots of $20-25 orders, $30 orders. So yeah, all those very decent pay, but you know, it was 1 year, it was like that, and then the next year things started to go a little bit downhill, to the point that I'm pretty much fired from Grubhub, which is a black restriction. That's how they call it. So they call last resource employment for Grubhub. So that's where I'm at right now, and I don't think they're gonna restate the blacks. But honestly, I don't want them to restate the blacks either. I mean, if that's their decision, they can screw themselves up. I don't care. They don't care about me. I don't have to care about them. It's something that I've been mentioning in my channel since a long time ago. They don't give a damn about you. Nobody. Because these are independent applications, which they don't really care about you. If you don't care about yourself, nobody will care about you. So you need to take care of yourself, then they can take care of themselves. That's the way it works. That's the way this business works. And you just gotta go with that attitude. You can't apply any other attitude, because you're gonna end up screwing yourself up. So having said that, usually, I mean, these last 3 months have been very rough for me on Grubhub. They're just one of the worst months I've had on Grubhub, until I was, in my mind, it was like, okay, so it's no way I'm gonna be able to survive with these orders, scattered orders, even on blocks, scattered orders here and there and over there. I have to formulate a plan that can work. So at least, because my acceptance rate was down to the ground because of the bad orders, my acceptance rate was going to 13%. And I was a Pro and Premier driver, let me tell you that. So it was so low that I'm like, I need to do something quick. I mean, if I want to profit from Grubhub, I need to do something quick. And but I cannot waste my money in order for me to bump my ratings. So Grubhub can probably let me schedule, let me do something, you know, so I can have a better priority for my orders. And it came to a point that I'm like, okay, I have to do something about it. And I'm like, okay, so they're giving me blocks. Even as a partner driver, I was able to pick up blocks. It was very hard, by the way. I had to click a lot of times that button and see and refresh until I get those blocks. So I finally got some blocks on non-peak times, which is morning hours, early morning, until like 11 o'clock. And I was like, okay, I'm gonna do those times. Those times are not usually the times I work, because the work is very slow. But sure, if they're giving me blocks on those times, I'll get those blocks, and then I'll just make the minimum wage. Whenever I wait for an order, I mean, whenever I have an order, I just go and do that order and start waiting again for the next one. But I'm on the block, so I'm gonna get paid minimum wage, so at least I'll get paid something on the times I wasn't planning to work, to bump my rates up. But then I started to see that I mean, the blocks were popping, and I was like, sure, I'm gonna get these blocks. They weren't easy to get, but they were still available. So I decided to grab as many blocks before 11 a.m. and just be on standby until I get an order and do the order. So that was my plan. in order for me and accept every single order that came my way. Every single order I was accepting. I went through like 20 orders, a 20 order streak. Every single order, good or bad, boom, I was accepting it. What did I get out of it? Was it good? Was it bad? Well, you tell me. There is something wrong on this? Do you see something wrong on this? Not really, right? They make the blocks available. I grabbed the blocks before 11 a.m. After 11 a.m., I didn't work for Grubhub the whole day. So I just grabbed my first 4, at least I have like 4 blocks before 11 a.m. And I was doing 4 blocks, so that means $46 on minimum pay. So $46 for me was actually good. Was actually pretty good, pretty decent, because I wasn't working on anything else. So I was having the time to do my things, and whenever I get an order, immediately I went and did it. So I was like, perfect, this seems to be working for me, because even when I make the minimum wage, if I don't get enough orders, which my market is very slow right now, I cannot get orders almost in an hour. I cannot get not even one. So especially early mornings when it's not peak time. So I was able to get those blocks. I was able to schedule myself. Perfect. So I'm like, okay, so at least if I don't make the money on deliveries, I will make money on the minimum, and I will still have time to prepare myself for work, whatever I have to do during the day. So all of a sudden, I was thinking like, those blocks are available, no problem. I'm gonna do them. I was doing the orders, every single thing I was doing normally, grabbing blocks, doing the orders as they came, not delaying anything, just doing the orders as they came in. And I was doing that for a week and a half. I was doing that. I'm like this, even though I'm accepting the $4 orders, the ridiculous orders, the stingy customers that they tell you, do not, I just deliver to the front desk. And because the order was on the 6th floor, and you have to pretty much fight for park on disabled parking spots and all that stuff. So yeah, because the customers, some customers are like that. They just don't give a damn about you. They make it so complicated. They know it's complicated, and they don't want to put their face in, and they leave 0 tip, by the way. So I was doing all those. Let's not complain about that, because there is more to the equation here. So okay, so finally, what I have all these mess already in place. Perfect. So I'm doing the cheap customers, non-tippers. Perfect. So I'm doing the orders they're sending me. Perfect. I'm doing everything as usual, and I'm getting my blocks in morning. So I'm on my good path to become pro and premier again, right? In 1 month, because that's gonna happen. So no matter what, it's gonna happen, and I'm gonna keep doing those orders, and I'm gonna keep making a little bit of money when it's not the usual time that I go to work. So it's a win-win for everybody, right? It's a win-win for Grubhub, because they have it covered. Anytime they want to send an order, or somebody place an order close to my area, they have coverage, because they have me. They can dump the order into me, and I can go and do the order. That's the purpose of the blocks, right? Even when the business is not busy. That's why they give you blocks in the morning, right? It's common sense. So applying all common sense into this, doing the orders as they come, grabbing the blocks to have coverage for Grubhub in the morning, and for me to have extra money, even when it was gonna be a minimum guaranteed, no problem. So I was gonna have that in the morning to start my morning. Perfect. I didn't work for Grubhub the rest of the days, because most likely I will end up losing what I did from standby time, right? So it wasn't that smart. So I'm like, okay, so I'm decided to go this path, because it's the only path I see that I can become a premier or pro. Okay, so do you see anything wrong here? I don't think so. Everything is according to plan. The only thing wrong here I see, I don't want to work anymore for Grubhub after 11 because I'm gonna lose my money that I already made, right? Because they're gonna start sending me crazy orders and I'm gonna become a slave the whole day. So it doesn't make sense to work for Grubhub like that. So if you're gonna become a slave, then there is no point of working like that. And then all of a sudden, so I made it normal for me to work until 11 o'clock in the morning for Grubhub, from 6 to 11 sometimes. So that's what I was doing, 10 days. And some of those days, yes, I got the Grubhub contribution, the minimum base pay, like 50% of the time, because business was slow. But the purpose of those blocks early in the morning are for Grubhub to have coverage for those early deliveries that a lot of people are not signing. They don't have a lot of drivers, but they have me because I'm on block, right? And I'm accepting everything. I accept 20 orders in a row without rejecting not even one. So that was the plan. All of a sudden, day before yesterday, on Sunday, they just told me, oh, you're accumulating blocks, you're taking advantage of the system, and your block eligibility is not gonna be reinstated, and you cannot reinstate your blocks because you are abusing the system. And I'm like, okay, give me a precise explanation as to how did I violate Grubhub rules or Grubhub terms of service regarding the contribution. I did not delay the orders. I did not take advantage of the system. I just grabbed blocks and I did the orders as they come, and that has nothing wrong to do with it. Nothing wrong. Yet they made it look like I was taking advantage of the system, because I don't know why. So anyways, they end up my plans of doing this continuously and accumulating base. And I know I'm making this video and I'm explaining this a little bit too much because I want to emphasize on how important it is for you guys to understand that there are some times that you guys are gonna be like, okay, so there is nothing wrong with doing this. The system is letting me do this. If I grab blocks when it's not busy, I can probably accumulate those blocks and accumulate minimum base pay if it is not busy. That's the thing. There's nothing wrong with it. If Grubhub makes those blocks available to you, everything should be right? They're the ones giving you the blocks. They're the ones wanting to have coverage for your area when they give you those blocks, right? That's how it works. That's why they give you blocks in the morning, early morning. And that's what it should, that's what it should be. That's a common sense thing. But no, on Grubhub, as of today, I emailed them, I emailed my driver specialist, and they all replied with a one-liner email telling me, you, as of this point, we cannot reinstate your blocks. Thank you. Bye-bye. That's the response. That's the answer I get from Grubhub. What is that telling me? That tells me a lot of things. That tells me we don't want nobody to get contribution. Nobody to rely on contribution. Although they make it available to you. What is this? What kind of a benefit is this if we're gonna get kicked out of their system or punished because we're doing contribution? I still don't understand this. I don't know where this is going. I don't know if this is a glitch. I don't know exactly where do they want to go with this attitude towards blocks or making money doing blocks on non-peak times. And it is so obvious, and they even have the power of avoiding that by sending you an offer from region to region that you can reject and you can stop that minimum warranty. And that's a way of Grubhub to say, we don't want you to make minimum warranty. We don't want you to go that route. Although they make the blocks available and they make you fall into this. So if you are the one that are making money on minimum warranty or on base or on blocks, think about it twice, because you're gonna get kicked out of blocks, just like I did. They still yet don't give me a reasonable, they don't give me any explanation, any whatsoever. I'm requesting one and they're not giving me any explanations regarding my issue with blocks. So okay guys, so I hope this video helps, and remember, if you're doing this for blocks, please, if you're doing a minimum warranty, please get out of it as soon as possible, because you're gonna get burned, and I don't want you guys to get burned because of this. And for me, what's left for me with Grubhub, it's up to them. They're gonna be the ones controlling the game. We have no input into this. So if they want to do this, they're gonna do this to you, to me, to somebody else later tomorrow. They don't really have a way of managing their thing. They're gonna do whatever they want. They can kick you out like they kick me out from blocks. And they're gonna give you the word they want to give you. If they want to do business with, they're gonna give you good orders. If they don't, they're gonna give you $3 orders. It's easy as that. So they're gonna be the ones playing the game, and I'm gonna let them play their game, because that's all what I can do. I can't do anything else but let them play their game. And if they want to give me good work, if they want me to work with them, perfect, I'll work with them. If they don't, I'm sorry, can't do anything else. You guys take care. I'll see you guys on my next video, and work smart, never work too hard. See you guys. Bye-bye.